Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at New York, they couldn't hold their position this week but remain in the top 10.
And I think for Cleveland, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster as they have answers.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid out there with Yabusele. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Mobley.
Stay on here.
Look now for Cleveland. Jackson, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Ty Jerome in for Donovan Mitchell. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Maxey, no good. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP knows he's got some ground to make up to achieve that goal. He hasn't been having the stellar season that most planned, but got time to turn it around and start being the rookie leader he wants to be.
And now let's take it over to the sidelines for a bit on MP. DA.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead, but we've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David, and that's something you got to have in this NBA.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
Garland dishes to Jackson. Back to Garland. There's the triple. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Garland's got 13. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Down by 15. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Back to Garland. MP deciding where to go with it. Clock is at 3. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mobley misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Grimes passes to Maxey. He's looking for Embiid and finds him, and he makes that one.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and he's hit the ground at high speed.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. MP with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Shot by Grimes, no good. On the wing, MP. To the middle. The kick out to Mobley. Taken away. Here's Grimes. And the rejection by MP. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante. Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Sure. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Jackson. Pass to Jerome. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Here's Jerome. Buried from 15 feet out. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Well, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson with it. Picked up by Edwards. Here's MP. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago. Strus's shot is good.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Here's McCain. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Pass to Embiid. A putback. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 16. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks. Bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley is out there with Jackson. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Jerome in at the 1. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. Jerome passes to Jackson. Pass to Jerome. They get it again. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Yep, that one goes in there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
MP kicks to Mobley. MP right side. Pass to Jerome. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game. The 76ers trail by 17. Embiid with it. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Over Thompson. Embiid, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Mobley, the pass to Jerome. Cleveland moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Thompson. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. Two elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
Strus passes to Jackson. Back to Strus for three. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 15.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Jerome passes to MP. Pass to Strus. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists now in the game. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. For the Cavaliers, Hunter's checked in for Thompson. Mitchell comes in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Yabusele. And here's Embiid. 9 points in the game so far. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. Sweet move. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Mitchell left side. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Down low, here's George. And that one's drained from the low block. 10 points for George.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Dean Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Maxey looking it over. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
The 76ers trail by 13. Now, here's George. 11 points for him in that last game against New York.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. George against MP. And here's Garland for three. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got assist number 8 now on the night. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Evan Mobley comes in for Jackson. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. The 76ers in second. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Cleveland ahead as they wrap up the second quarter in a 14-5 run. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
In the game against the Bulls, I know they're technically underdogs, but they don't think that. They think they're coming out with a W, man.
A positive group with a lot of confidence. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Cavaliers.
This is the...
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Hart.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be... for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre comes in for George. And Cleveland with a change here, too. MP's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. We've got Maxey. Andre Drummond is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And that one's good, Maxey.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
Oubre against MP. Mitchell kicks to MP. Shot clock at 6. Back to Mitchell. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Oubre, no one around him. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Cleveland has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Outside Garland. No good with the triple. Philadelphia's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to Drummond. Oubre for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers shooting an incredible 64% for the field in this game. Outside Jackson. Now Garland puts up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Garland's got 28.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
Oubre outside. 76ers moving the ball around. And the layup's good off the glass. Grimes has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Maxey. Oubre outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Oubre's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's MP. Banked in off the glass.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
Pass to Yabusele. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Oubre inside the three-point line. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Oubre's got his second basket of the night. Mobley with it. The 3 from MP. He can't get it to go. Oubre on the wing. He has 5.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Sent back. They recover it. And so it's Cleveland having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, MP out there with Isaac Okoro. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Tei'Zhan in at the 5. Now, MP. Pass to Okoro. Edwards against Jackson. Back to Okoro. Now, here's MP. Not a lot of room. And his first shot of the game, no good. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. MP outside. Pass to Okoro. Back to MP. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all? Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Inside. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for MP.
Does not get any easier than that for MP, capitalizing in tight.
Well, their pass to Embiid. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
MP passes to Strus. Now MP puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Embiid with it. Pass to Edwards. That shot off the mark. Good defense by MP. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Justin Edwards.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges, really is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Here's Jackson. Hits the outside fadeaway.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Here's McCain. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. Here's Tyson to the paint. Here's Okoro. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Maxey passes to Yabusele. Down low. And it's George finishing it off.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
MP, no good.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot. He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
George against Jackson. He tries for three. That's his seventh miss and 12 shot attempts. And here's Maxey. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Grimes. And the rejection by Jackson. And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in.
Dean Wade.
Right side Maxey. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Grimes. MP grabs the miss. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. Pass to Jerome. Cavaliers moving the ball around. And it's MP with the 3. Jackson's got 15 points here in the second half.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Embiid finds George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. George has got 5 points now this quarter. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Jerome. Back to Jackson. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Goes up off the inbound.
Well, that long reach of Paul George's really bothers shooters. He is one of the best two-way players we have in the association.
1:30 left in the fourth. Pass to Yabusele. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Embiid. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Cleveland has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Darius Garland.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
It's good.
There's not much a defender can do when George decides to go up with the pull-up. I mean, you've got to respect both his shooting and his driving ability because of his speed on the dribble.
A nice shot by Okoro.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done. Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
George against MP. Spruce. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Outside, Maxey. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just come.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Feeling pretty good, huh?
No doubt, Coach. This was a win worth celebrating, right?
Keep celebrating and it'll be our last.
What?
The teams that win and keep winning rediscover that hunger night after night. You linger over any one game and you give whoever's next on the schedule the edge. You want to enjoy that result responsibly? Win the next one. That's how winners celebrate.
These fans make a lot of noise. Let's quiet them down.
Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
Giveaway day is Midland fans. We're giving walking electric-on bobbleheads to the first 5,000 fans in the building. So come early and get yours before they're gone.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. And while it might be very early in the season, never too soon to take a look at the power rankings, see how the teams are stacking up. You look at Oklahoma City, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Well, right now for the Cavaliers, they're happy with how they've played as of late. This is the time of year for optimism. This early in the season, anything is possible.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And for the Celtics, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Drew Holiday out there with Baby Pritchard. And it's Brown in at the 3. And this is Game 2 of the NBA Cup tournament for both of these teams here in the group play round.
Yeah, in this
checked in for Cleveland. MP comes in for Hunter.
Boston, timeout. Celtics Entertainment, let them hear it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I spoke with Boston's head coach earlier. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. MP with it. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Pass to Mitchell. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Jackson. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
He's such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
Here's Brown. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
That's got to be a relief. After 3 straight misses, he finally gets one to go.
Garland finds MP. Pass to Mitchell from behind the arc. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
On the wing, Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Tatum, a screen on Garland. Pritchard tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Wade.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a... brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Strus comes in for Wade. A different look for Cleveland. Mobley, he's checked in for Thompson. And Jerome subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. On defense, the Celtics. 7-point differential. Jackson outside. 5 to shoot. Jerome, that's good.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Outside, Brown takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 7 points.
Well, Brown returning the favor. That 3 at the other end didn't sit well with them.
MP right side. Boston pulls it in. This, their first chance to take a look at Cleveland this season.
And you know you're going up against a team that has revenge on the brain, besting them in the conference semis last year. And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Pass to Jerome. Outside Strus. Here's Jackson. Mobley down low. Working on Cornette. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Here's Hauser. No points yet. And here's Horford, defended by Jackson. And Horford gets it to go. And now just a 5-point Cleveland lead.
Yeah, Horford has gotten more selective with his shooting, but he's still very efficient inside.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Shireman. Pass to Brown. Down low. Here's Cornette. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Just a big-time effort from Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. He put together 10 points in the quarter and more in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Mobley out there with Isaac Okoro. Then it's Tei'Zhan. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
Here's Jerome. He had 9 points in his last time out. MP left side. Fades. Rebounded by Davison. Celtics trail by 5. Right side Tatum. The 3-ball. Strus grabs the miss. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Jerome passes to Strus. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second. Quarter. Hunter the screen. Pass to Strus. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And Mobley throws it down.
And there's a hunger to Mobley's game. That's how he beats the defense to the rebound.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here he goes. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers lead by 9. Now here's Jackson. He's got 6. Back to Jerome. Lets the 3 fly. Boston with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
That was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
You know, I just love the intensity from Mobley, taking the hit and getting his shot to fall.
Something fun about this NBA Cup tournament are the nights where we only have Cup games. It's a playoffs-like atmosphere.
Yeah, especially with the way these NBA Cup games affect everybody's standings within the tournament. Every game becomes important, and it just makes it that much more exciting to watch.
Horford passes to Tatum. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Tatum's got 8 points.
And Tatum takes a lot of threes, and you see why, given he has this kind of accuracy.
Here's MP, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And stolen by Mobley, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Here's a peek at the current NBA Cup standings for you, here in the middle of the group round.
And at this point, it's still very much a mystery who's going to make it all the way to that NBA Cup championship game. A lot of basketball left to play.
Pass to Hauser. The three. And the Celtics another three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Jerome. Denied by Tatum.
And there's Tatum's length showing up at the defensive end. What a play.
Hauser passes to Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And Stanley went undrafted back in 2021, but Wisconsin native Sam Hauser has worked his way into a rotation role.
Well, Brian, everyone's looking for shooters, and he is a knockdown shooter. And at 6'7", boasts good size and plays both ends of the court.
Horford outside. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. A nice shot by MP.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
Tatum passes to Horford. Here's Pritchard. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Pritchard's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Jackson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Tatum. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
The Cavaliers lead by 5. And here's MP. Give him 8. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Brown. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And down it goes. 2 points.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Outside, Brown. Horford against Garland. Puts it up. Again, the miss by Boston.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Mitchell, the pass to MP. 1:56 left to play in the first half of basketball. He shoots a 3. Boston with a rebound. Now Holiday. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Hey, Horford from range.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
To the middle. And stolen by Brown. Here's Pritchard. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
I just love the ball move.
Jackson with it. He's got 10. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. And here's Strus outside. Drills it from deep. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game.
Great read by MP, showing he has a sense for when someone is open.
Here's Pritchard. Misses the three. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Leading by 5. Muscling it home, MP.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
46 seconds left in the second period. And here's Brown for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Strus has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now. The young guys can be so fearless. Just look at MP battling there inside.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Cornette's checked in for Horford. Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mobley comes in for Strus. Holiday from long range. Pure from 3-point range. Holiday's got 5 points. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of this game. Out left to the wing. For 3, Porzingis. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
I think for Cleveland, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Celtics.
I can't see what.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game act.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hey. He's checked in for Boston. And Cleveland with a change here, too. MP's checked in. Pass to Horford. And here's Brown for 3. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
The Cavaliers lead by 3. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. The star wing pair. It's Brown and Tatum outside. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Tatum against MP. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Garland for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to MP. Back to Mitchell from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. MP's got assist number 7 tonight.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Brown scanning the floor. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And it's Tatum missing.
And you just can't. Afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
The Cavaliers leading. Tatum with a steal. Brown against Mitchell. Inside. Porzingis. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Porzingis has got his third bucket of the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Tatum can't hit. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game. A different look for Cleveland. Okoro is checked in for Jared Allen. Strus comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Darius Garland.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. He buries it from 3. Hauser's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they left their defense in the locker room when they came back out.
Jackson, right side. 17 seconds left in the third. It's good.
Well, that's on the defense. How did they let MP get deep positioning like that?
Outside, Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Darius Garland. Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Jackson, and it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. The Cavaliers trail by 4. MP looking around. Pass to Garland. Back to MP. Stolen. Here's Walsh. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP left side. Fades back. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Celtics lead by 4. Stolen by Strus. And here's the fast break. Finished off the break. Jackson's got 20.
Yeah, when we talk about MP, unlimited potential.
referring to nights like this one.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Walsh. Puts up a three. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triples. That's 3 in a row.
MP inside. Hounded by Tatum. Here's Jackson. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 22.
Nice motion on MP's jumper. A little work, it could get even better.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Hauser. 4-3. They get the rebound. Fires the 3. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Boston making a switch here. Davison's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Allen's checked in. To the paint. Fader on the way. The bank shot, no good.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Pass to Hauser. The 3 is up. Hits a three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 6.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And there it is for him. MP's got 9 points now in the second half.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Horford outside. Here's Hauser. On the wing, Tatum launches a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's MP. Pass to Jerome. Jacks up a 3. Boston pulls it in. Cornette's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires from deep. Davison can't hit. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 7. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Celtics have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Outside Tatum, the 3 is up. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got his 5th assist in this one. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So Boston... We see Boston get the win here. Their record is now 1-1 in this group round. And you know they're breathing a sigh of relief.
But that's only temporary. They're going to have to dig deep if they want to eventually hoist the NBA Cup.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Wash it off. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. And it's almost that time. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. A moment now to check out some numbers for DeAndre Hunter.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Kelly Olynyk. And it's Messi in at the 5 down low. And for Cleveland, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And this, of course, Brent, a cross-conference rival. The kind of game we look forward to is what? Cavaliers making a change here. MV's checked in. Cullen passes to Murray. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, high arcing shot, missed inside. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Mavericks.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Pass to Garland. Now Jackson. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
And you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Jones checked in for the Pelicans. Kicks it out to Garland. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. A big move for the Pelicans this summer, trading for DeJounte Murray, a versatile and durable lead guard who's proven to be one of the best clutch players. His acquisition directly addresses some of the Pelicans' greatest needs. And, guys, I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
You're right. A big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the update. MP against Olynyk. Here's MP. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
You know, MP's starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Murray outside. McCollum feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Jones. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Cleveland with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. And they double up MP. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Violation. It will be a jump ball.
Wade dishes to MP. Clock at 6. Fades back. Messi grabs the rebound. New Orleans in the lead. And a wide open look for McCollum. Connects from three-point range. McCollum's got 14 points for the game.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Now Jackson. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. A three from Garland. Drains it from beyond the arc. Garland's got his second basket of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Murray. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
So many tools at DeJounte Murray's disposal. The pick gets Murray free to fire that one off.
Stolen by Jones. It's McCollum on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. McCollum. Kicks to Murray. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. And here's McCollum for 3. And it's MP with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. And here's Jackson. And a missed layup.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pelicans. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They've got Max Strus. Mobley is out there with Tristan Thompson. And there's Jackson, and it's Jerome in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Look, every time Murphy can get a look, he'll take the look. Trust me.
Pass to Strus. Back to MP. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
And let's see if they bring that same attacking mindset with them into this game. They should. It worked like a charm last time, getting so many guys into foul trouble. He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Corner shot. Good. He hits the jump shot. 13 points in the game.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
The fadeaway. Jackson misses. Pelicans leading by 6. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Jerome passes to Jackson. Pass to Jerome. Puts up a deep 3. The shot, no good. New Orleans has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
This is a young player who you do not want to send to the free throw line. Trey Murphy, just about automatic.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Max Strus. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And obviously the season's just begun, but never too soon to check out the power rankings. Let's see how these teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for Cleveland, they've had an interesting start to the year. Lately, they've put together some nice wins, and you get the general sense that their confidence is growing.
Outside Garland. Off target from outside. New Orleans leading by 7. Murray the pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Murray. From outside the arc, Mobley with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Pass to Jerome. Jones against Jackson. Here's Jerome to stop the drought. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes of play.
Murphy's such a good-looking young player in this league, someone who can get hot in a hurry.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Jackson up top. A shot missing. Good D by Jones. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Garland against Murray. Back to Jones for the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Hunter dishes to Garland. Jerome passes to Hunter. Fades and shoots, and it's good off the glass. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter. New Orleans leading by 4. Murray scanning the floor. Right side Jones. Pass to Murray. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin, and defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. A different look now for Cleveland. Max Strus is checked in for Evan Mobley. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. Olenek is checked in for New Orleans. McCollum comes in for Trey Murphy. Jackson kicks to Mitchell. Strus passes to MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
That one is no good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Misi. Going inside, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Hunter. The 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Hunter's got 9.
Well, the footwork for Hunter there was really solid, able to catch and shoot.
Here's Jones, and it's slammed in by Jones.
Total letdown by the D. leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
MP strong inside.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
To the middle. Kicks it out to McCollum. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
You guys look tired out there.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation.
It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?